Good day, dear listener, and welcome to the Novitero podcast. We have an exciting show planned for you. But before we get too far, a word to the wise. Novitero contains swearing, allusions to sexual themes, as well as themes of minor violence. A more in-depth description of this content as well as the transcript can be found in the description. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy today's episode.
Okay, T. Where next? Left? Right? Or straight?
Left. Yeah, left.
Left? Again? Are you sure you're not just leading us in a circle? We've had to double back 3 times now.
Well, excuse me. Remembering backwards isn't exactly easy.
Oh, I noticed. Are you sure you got this?
Medic, while your concerns are valid, airing them at this time is not very helpful.
I'm just pointing out the obvious.
Yes, I'm sure. Now shut up so I can think. We need to keep moving.
Damn, this is taking me back.
Oh, to what? 5 minutes ago when we turned down the wrong hallway and almost got caught?
No, back to an old job. Remember when we had to bust that one guy out of another gang's hold? That was wild. I don't think I've ever had that many guns pointed at me in my life.
Must have been a Toopsloy job, because I don't remember that one. And the breakout we did for the matriarch was before you got your memory wiped. Turn right at the next corridor. We're almost there.
Thanks, Siri.
What? Come on, you guys were doing cool gangster stuff before me and Valzin joined up, and all we do now is rob people? Damn, I feel cheated.
We literally just got arrested for trying to pull off one of the most insane heists in the galaxy. We're escaping holding from an intergalactic police force station right now.
Well, yeah, but we didn't get shot at.
What the hell?
Well, looks like our not being shot at status is about to change.
Finally, some excitement.
How did you get out of your cells?
I said, open sesame, and
Get
then
on the ground.
Way to interrupt, Captain Asshole. And I'd really rather not. It doesn't look like you guys clean very often.
Is that really necessary?
Coders!
You almost shot me.
You just hold still.
I have both of your weapons. Get on your knees.
Okay, but please don't shoot.
Wasn't planning on it. Lutiga?
Well, that was fun.
You didn't do anything.
I'm a glutton, not a fighter. And I did do something.
Yeah? What?
I found our exit.
What is it, Father?
Have you looked over the news feed this morning?
No, I haven't gotten around to it just yet. Has anything eventful happened?
As a matter of fact, it seems as though those criminals that held you hostage managed to escape holding last night. Authorities are still looking for them.
Oh.
Oh?
Apologies, I'm just processing.
Those scoundrels are loose again? The incompetence! You wouldn't find that level of ineptitude among those that serve the Frietan justice system, that's for certain. What had the galaxy come to, honestly?
Dear.
They won't be coming for my child again, I assure you.
Mother, I doubt they would want anything to do with me after I had them arrested.
What if they think to seek out revenge? I won't have it. You are to be guarded at all times.
Mother...
How lucky this is for you, Leza.
I'm sorry?
Imagine if those lowlives had managed to sneak out just a few days earlier. Their identities would never have been confirmed, and you would never have received the reward that brought you back to us.
Vidirona is right. To think, all that abuse would have been for naught.
Yes, Leza, I'm just so glad everything turned out perfectly. Silver lining to it all, right?
Of course. I'm just relieved to be home and safe, where I can focus on honing my abilities to become a better ruler to my people.
How thoughtful of you.
It appears it is time for your lessons, ladies. Don't be late now. Hurry along.
Of course, Father.
I'll begin hand-selecting your personal guard, Cesa.
Mother, honestly, it's not necessary.
Nonsense! I demand only the best for our future queen. I'll have them assigned to you by the end of the day. You'll have no need to worry about those horrible scoundrels getting their hands on you ever again.
Thank you, Mother.
Cesa, Leza, could I have a word with you? In private.
Arriving to class late would not be setting the best example for our younger sisters, no? Perhaps at a later time.
Interesting that you find setting a good example to be of such importance all of a sudden. You certainly weren't concerned with it when you... Oh, well, I suppose we'll just have to address it at dinner. I wouldn't want to make us late.
What exactly are you trying to insinuate, Vidirona?
You can play pretender on Mother and Father all you'd like, but I see right through you, Leza.
That sounds like a serious problem. You should see the court physician.
You think you're so clever, don't you?
Yes, it's what won me the throne. Can you please make your point?
I know you helped your little criminal friends out of their cells last night.
Let me get this straight. You're accusing me of flying across 7 solar systems, breaking into a holding station, locating the mongrels that held me prisoner, busting them out, and then crossing the galaxy yet again to ensure I made it home before the breakfast we just ate. I mean, really. You saw me entering my bedchambers last night, Dee Dee. Even with our fastest ship, all of that would have been physically impossible.
Stop trying to make me look like a fool.
Vidirona,
I know.
I don't think you needed my help for that.
I know you're not innocent.
And? Your evidence? All you're doing is making absurd claims without proof. And frankly, you're really pissing me off. I suffered for weeks with those criminals and their abuse. How dare you propose that I might have aided in their escape? I should have your head.
Please. I saw you at the Starlux Gala. You don't look at just anyone like that.
I beg your pardon?
A human, Leza. Really? I knew you had no taste after Tiro, but I was so hoping you wouldn't make it a pattern.
You think I fell in love with one of my captors. You really must see the court physician about those eyes, dear sister. I think they're getting worse with time.
Fine, play dumb. But I'm watching you, and I will not hesitate to expose you for all of Foyetta to see. They'll soon know that you should have never been selected as heir.
Princess Leza, Princess Vidirona, your tutors are looking for you. You'd best get to your lessons.
Silly us. We were having such a lovely conversation, we must have lost track of time. Think about what I said, Leza.
There's something so unpleasant about that girl. Leza, is something wrong?
She knows, Maesejo.
About?
Vidirona. She knows I helped the crew of the Karkinos escape.
Don't be so nonsensical. It was I that had a hand in it, not you.
But
Princess Vidirona wants for nothing but the throne, and she would accuse you of anything she could possibly think of to get it. But accusations are nothing without evidence, of which she has none, because none exists.
I don't know.
Leza, as long as you abide by the rules I have set out, you are safe. That means no matter what happens, no matter what you hear, even if they are caught again, you must not interfere or try to contact the crew of the Karkinos. If anything, this confrontation that you both seem to have had is a good reminder that she will sniff out any future attempts, so be vigilant. Your loyalty is to your people. When this war is over, it will be you that must stand strong and lead Foyetta out of the ashes this galaxy has burned itself into.
I know my duty, and of course I intend to be a leader our people can be proud of. I just wish some things could have been different.
As do we all. For now, though, it is time to close this chapter and begin a new one.
Novitero is a Goose Thunder Network-produced podcast. Today's episode, Reaching for Freedom, was written by Sterling Ray and Amber Holtz, with sound editing by Cole Burkhardt. Stoic Morning was composed and performed by Kevin MacLeod, while all other music was composed and performed by Benny James. The voices you heard in today's episode in order of appearance were Jona Lune as Cap, Nicole Tuttle as Lutiga, Brad as Medic, Tal Minear as Valzin, Ace Corsaira as Guard 1, Dylan Shane as Guard 2, Adam Blanford as Zarzuelon, Lanessa Tremblett as Cesa, Karin Heimdahl as Sofodre, Allison Dauphine as Vidirona, and Joshua Zediker as Advisor Maesejo. Want to continue to stay up to date on all things Novitero? You can find us on Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram at Novitero Podcast. That's Novitero Podcast. If you're enjoying the show, tell a friend, and consider leaving us a review so we may continue to spread our story. Can't wait for the next episode and need something to fill the gap? Consider checking out one of the other many Goose Thunder Network shows. There are stories about space, superheroes, mafias, and more, and we're sure you'll find something to enjoy.